Hey everyone, I thought I would do a video. I got a request from a subscriber who wanted to know what was my first week here like in an RV. How did I overcome some of the challenges? What were some of the challenges? And I would have to say that I went from a 3-bedroom house to 26 feet. So everything that you've seen in these videos, of course, it was not as decorated as it was, but I basically had that mindset of I'm just going to save money. So my daughter, she was going to sleep up there, so I had to make sure that some things were okay for her up there. It was pretty bare. Basically the blanket, you know, the mattress, some little mattress pad, so it'd be softer for her. And then I had little bins for her up there with her clothes and stuff in there. And what the hardest part of that with her was she couldn't bring everything. So we kind of had to go through some stuff and say, okay, you're not wearing this anymore. So really, do you really need it? Well, yes, of course, Mom, I need it. So I had to kind of put my foot down a little bit, and then I had some storage in the back of the RV where I could put some of her stuff. As for me, I went from having a huge closet plus another bedroom that I could put extra clothes in to that little small closet that you've seen in the video. That was really tough for me because I had lots of dresses and I had clothes and just stuff, a lot of stuff that I never really wore, but I didn't really know that, or I knew that I didn't wear them, but I didn't really think about it until it was actually got into a place where I had to make choices. So that was one of the things. I think the biggest challenge was having to make choices of what I want to bring with me, what I want to put in storage, and what I just need to go ahead and part with. And I think that I can be a little bit of a hoarder when it comes to certain things. Not like a lot, but more like my electronics. I'm just like, I love electronics, so I have electronics of everything. So I had to then again try to figure out what electronics was important to me and what was not. And one of the things that helped with deciding that was, what are the stuff that is going to work in this RV? So at the time, so for like the electronics, I had speakers, lots of different speakers. I had speakers, Bluetooth speakers. I had little portable speakers. I had that big tower that you've seen. Just little stuff, but it was a lot of little stuff. So I had to kind of decide how I was going to hook things up. And it took a while. It's like, I'm still, to this day, it's been 2.5 years, I'm still trying to figure out stuff here that I have that I can do without. I still cannot part with this big, huge speaker. It is huge. It still has the old iPhone 4 thing. But, and I do have an iPhone 4 as I use as an iPod. But, I can put the little Bluetooth, there's like a Bluetooth adapter, and then I can, you know, sync my phone, I can sync my computer, I can sync all that to it. And so I had that, and I still have it. I have other little small Bluetooth stuff, and it's kind of tough because like I have a lot of electronics, and that was a big thing. My thing was electronics. A lot of people, some people's things are shoes or clothes. My daughter, she loves like Jordans. Her last name happens to be Jordan, and she just loves to have shoes. I mean, she'll wear the shoe like maybe once every couple months. So over where she's at right now, she has quite a few shoes. She has room for it over there. But when it was here, I told her, like, well, we'll put the shoes that you don't wear in a box because they're expensive. We're not going to get rid of them. But you only can have like 2 or 3 pairs of shoes here. I also have my little shoe rack thing, and I had given her like maybe 3 or 4 spots, and I said, that's it. That's all you can bring over here. If you want to have your other shoes, you're going to have to put them in a box, and we're going to have to put them in the storage in the back, or put it in our large storage. And we still have a lot of furniture there, because at one time I was like, well, what if I decide that later on I don't want to do this anymore? I want to be able to have my furniture and clothes and kitchen stuff and everything. But believe it or not, like, it's been 2.5 years, almost 2.5 years, and I do not want to go back to living in a house like ever again. I mean, it shows, because I have a boyfriend who I love, and he loves me, and I think he's great and awesome, and he already asked me to move in with him, and I just can't do that right now, because this is like my 26 feet of heaven. I love this. I love this small, I feel like I'm in like a little studio apartment, you know, just tiny. Everything's here that I need it, and I can just like, just knowing that I can just get on the road and go and never come back, even though I have to come back. Just that feeling, that freedom, it is a good thing. I mean, RV life is awesome. Now, one of the other questions was, this lady, she was wanting to know, like, as far as picking size, how do you know how much RV is good enough for you? You know, it really depends. Because there's a lot of RVs out there that are tiny, and then there's huge. I've seen huge driving RVs, 38, 40 feet, with only one person. I have seen these little tiny, maybe 22 feet little trailers that have 4 or 5 people in it. So we have this one trailer here. It's a FEMA trailer, and there's like three people right now, but there was at one time 4 or 5 people. And how do you know what's good for your size? It really just depends on what you want to use it for. I thought of long term. I didn't think of just now. I thought of, okay, I'm getting it now, but I'm looking at maybe 10, not even 10, like 7, 8 years from when I bought it, where my daughter is going to be going to college, and it's just going to be me. Do I want to have 40 feet of something? Is that necessary for me? Yes, I could pack more stuff, but to me, it's like, the way I think of it, I'm like huge into purses, so that's my thing, and I have like a storage bin out there of purses. But the bigger purse that I get, the more I'm going to stuff it. The smaller purse I have, I just take my necessities. And that's kind of how I feel like the whole RV thing is. For me, at least, 26 feet is perfect. Even when my daughter was in here, it would have been perfect, but I would have been fine with it. We'd still be doing this. But she was like, Mom, I need more space, blah, blah, blah. You know how teenagers are. And the funny thing is now she still comes over here like at least 2 or 3 times a week to sleep over here, because she misses me, even though we're like 25 feet away from each other. She still likes the closeness, because one of the great things about living in something like this, when you're with somebody else, whether it's a husband or a boyfriend or a kid or a girlfriend, whatever, the best part to me is you're close. Yes, sometimes it's too close, and it can be frustrating when it comes to like maybe having to go to the bathroom, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna put the music up because I gotta go to the bathroom, and then you have to deal with oh my gosh, you went to the bathroom. Whereas in a house, you can, like go to the back bathroom or something like that. But still, the closeness is really good, because you get to see each other, you get to bond. I mean, and what better way to do this than with somebody that you care about and love, because you know we're not here for very long. And as y'all know, I've lost somebody huge in my life, and I wish every minute I could probably, you know, just like be able to just talk to him and hold him and just hang on to him as long as I can. And I know, you know, that's just, you know, it's just not going to happen. So sometimes I just really feel like if you're around somebody that you care about and you're living the RV dream and you're doing something that you enjoy doing, then do it with people that you enjoy being with. So that's my take on that. I'm not going to talk much longer about the subject because I don't want this to be too long of a video. But I think it's great for those people that are looking to get an RV and they are excited about it. If it's your dream, do not let go of it. I'm telling you, I love it. And every other day, it seems like, probably even every day, I'm doing something different with my RV. I'm trying to take photos of it, or not photos, but videos, so that you guys can see what I'm doing. And I don't know, it's just kind of cool. So anyways, I will let y'all go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Tell your RV friends about my YouTube channel because it's kind of cool. Oh, and if I know you can hear that, that's Colors at night at like, it's supposed to be like dusk. They play this, and everybody, if you're driving and on base, you have to stop. If you're walking, you have to stop. If you're in uniform and you're walking, you have to stop and salute. So it's pretty cool. But all right, see y'all later. Bye.